Right, so hi everyone. This is rare, but I'm going to use the energy while I've got it, because I did want to do, I don't know, I wanted to do a pick a card or something, and if that ends up happening after my housework, fine, but we'll just do same old just now. So I've got the tunes on in the next room though, so I'll just say what is right now. Let's Get It On is on, and it did literally come on. So, but like I said, that is it's the moon is in Leo now, the full moon is exact tomorrow about 6:30 tea time UK time. So my purple nail varnish, my wee niece brought it, so I just thought I'd take advantage of that and put some of that on. And I've actually got them, a wee pink glittery one, so we were sharing, so there might be something about sharing the love there. Again, everything I say is part of the channel, and I used to do a wee intro to sort of say about me, but again, I've kind of gotten over that. So, and welcome if you're new. We've got quite a few new Soul Fam members in the last few days there this week, so I'm delighted. Welcome. And like I always say, if you are new, I'm not, obviously having a channel for this is like the 8th year, and we're not, we're not nowhere near the thousands, and but we are close to the 500. You can tell I'm not big on pushing, to drive to be big, but it's whatever. It used to overwhelm me, but basically what I'm saying is I've come a long way, because now I'm open to it. So it's the 4th today. The 4th is the Emperor, and the Emperor is about getting your shit together, whether you're a man, woman, whatever you identify as. It is divine masculine energy. We've all got feminine and masculine energy, and of course there's a twin flame channel. I have a plan, but you have to trust me. Oh, that's intense. And I don't think we've seen that card yet, but it just fell off for a reason. And the Chariot's still in a shot too. So the Chariot is about fast action, Leo moon, very dramatic. What songs just came on? That's funny. It's just the tune, but the tune is a dance. So it's the one that's like, I knew you'd come knocking one day like a thief in the night. So, again, that's so in line with me pointing out that card. It's somebody rushing in quick because they know how they feel. So that can be a couple of things, right? That can be people that have known how they've felt about you. If you are the twin flame in that position, regardless of your gender, divine feminine though. Because again, there are men that are in divine feminine energy. Yeah, again, look, we all know this, but in case somebody else might be watching this and don't realise that they are going through everything. Well, really everything that I've described in my journey. You might be like, shit, I'm the one. I'm the one that Claire described. Like, I am the one that Claire is, because although that hasn't been the feeling along here, the past. Well, it's a year this month, yeah, because it was February that I really started being more specific about telling these stories about me and my twin flame. It's basically, if you're new, the gist of it is that all the people that actually end up doing a session with me are in divine masculine energy, and most of them are women, not all of them are women. And it's about, I help the women that are in divine masculine energy, because again, it's complicated, but why didn't you give this speech? But somebody must not hear it today. Some of those women are the divine masculine, and their divine masculine is and their twin flame, let's say, is the feminine energy, and that's the way it be designed, again, because it's same sex couples and everything, or even if it's not. But a lot of my feeling is, a lot of it is actually the women that I'm attracting that are appearing to be divine masculine are actually, mostly meant to be divine feminine, and it's like it was divinely orchestrated that you're led to me so that I help you get more into your feminine. And it's because it's my life purpose, again, and I know, yeah, there's loads of people chatting about twin flames and that. Some people are chatting shite, so use your discernment. But it's and it doesn't need to be, it doesn't mean if you're not resonating with them, they're talking shite, but whoa, they're going in here actually. So just on that note though, just be aware of that, right? Because it's so interesting to watch. Again, I don't name names, but it's so funny. There's ones where, like, I've rumbled on my journey. I've rumbled them like years ago, that that it just was not, that, that there's a bit of a fraud and stuff. And then it's so interesting when I get pulled to that, and again, like, so much so that, like, when I've actually like tippled that someone's like false light, or I'd say even like really fucking sinister, like kind of really, like, bashing what the twin flame journey is about and everything, or just really confusing folks. So again, I think they're getting me to say this for divine masculines that are awakening, like everybody, but just be so careful who you tune into, because if you're in a vulnerable place, you're desperate to lap up all this information, and you're listening to somebody that's going on about what a narcissist their twin flame is, and how they've ruined their life and all this. I'm like, oh, fucking listen, let's get real here, right? This fucking ride is heaven and hell. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you, right? It's like, and at times it can get absolutely fucking exhausted, and we're all fucking done with it, right? And then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, 555. That is totally this full moon energy, by the way, because that's Uranus and Taurus. And I was just seeing something that was reminding me there that the only way to get out of this kind of energy is, because it'll crack you up, is like, full moon's the drama. The Aquarius season is the kind of overthinking it all, kind of, and Uranus and Taurus is basically bolts of lightning. Oh, that's just reminded me, like, again, sorry, this is coming in so fast, but sorry, not sorry, it's everything that's coming in. Oh God, and that's cheese, but win in the end. And it's from Teen Wolf. And what are wolves? They're not only my power animal, and my eyes are staring right at a wolf picture in my office right now, but it's also divine masculine energy. And I'm saying it's cheese because the song starts, it's like, I was down to zero, still an unsung hero, waiting for my ships to come along. Basically, it's like, it's the underdog, it's somebody coming out from the fucking, lurking from the bushes, but lurking from the background, and they just come out and they win, they win. And that, actually, I just released the shorts for tomorrow, so the full moon energy, or maybe it was for Monday, I released just tomorrow, whatever. But it was something about, like, you realising you are worthy, or your twin flame realising they're worthy of everything, not just of being with their twin flame, or you, if you're watching this, or you being with your twin flame. Realising you're worthy of more in your life, like reaching for the stars, having the dream career. They're pulling me that bag again. Actually, I'm going to show you. It says believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? That was one of my best friends gave me. Believe in the magic. Love it. But yeah, that song. Anyway, Teen Wolf is one of my favourite films, and I love it because it's basically it's life isn't perfect, isn't it? Like, he can't see what's right in front of him. He's in love. Basically, he's all, and it already looks like he's already in love with his best friend, who's a girl, and she's definitely in love with him. But he's getting distracted away by the tart. Basically, there's no other reason. There's no, and is this going to sort of echo other people's journeys? Absolutely. From all the people that I've helped, it's absolutely going to echo some people's journeys, not everyone's, right? But yeah, he gets distracted away by, not only is she a bit of a tart, because she's already got a boyfriend and she's kissing him. I don't fucking get how that works, but again, some people operate that way as well, don't they? Like, she's just doing it because she can, control. And in that film, she is painted to be quite sexy, and yeah, she is a pretty girl, but she's such a horrible bitch that it makes her more unattractive. So see where I'm, saying this, it's like very Leo dramatic, but it's like it's kind of like what I was saying about guys the other day. You can get a really hot guy, like that guy on Love Island, but when a really hot guy is just allowing all these girls to fight over them and leaving them to go to him, he suddenly becomes less attractive. I don't think I'm alone in that. Maybe some girls get turned on by that. Doesn't work for me. Just saying. What is hot is when somebody knows they're hot, but they're not too overly confident about it. Cocky. We do like a bit of cockiness, so there is something that's attractive, isn't it? But you've got to keep it in balance. Everything in balance. But it's what is really attractive when you actually know that you've got it going on, whether you're looking your best or you're not looking your best. It's why you see me dragging myself on in my jammies, messy hair, no makeup, my fucking squint glasses. I'll get them sorted at some point. I've not been on my glasses for a while, mind you, but it's like, do you know what I mean? Or when I've got my makeup on, or my hair's all nice, and really, or like, change it for if you're a guy or whatever you identify as. That's true self-love and just knowing that you're good enough either way, and that goes for a man or a woman. But yeah, the point, they must be get that song's really, I'm pulling a lot out that song in the film, isn't it? It's basically, the long and short of it is that he has to make the mistake of going there with the tarty one that's just yanking his chain, basically, because she was always going to go back to her boyfriend. And why the boyfriend puts up with that, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? And then you know, and then basically he has to apologise to the best pal, and he sees, you know, actually, you know, sorry, shit, you've had my back all along, and you know, and then yeah, it all ends, and then it's funny because I always laugh at Teen Wolf because it's the one where the guy exposes himself at the end, and it's in the film. They didn't catch it. But now that I know all the corruption of Hollywood, I'm starting to think, I mean, you know, why couldn't they clip it out? Do you know what I mean? That's a bit dodge. Anyway. Right, so let's see what song comes on next. But anyway, that is quite interesting because that is actually quite like the Twin Flame journey. Do you know what I mean? It's the distractions on the Twin Flame journey, which again aren't always other people, but they often can be. And again, at a Leo full moon, it's going to be about that. Because, oh my God, guy, 11/11, spiritual awakening. So somebody's waking up to the false people around them, whether it be other romantic connections have been caught in. What's that song? I don't know what that song is. I'll wait till it gets into it. But I have caught. What I was going to say is my nieces are not long away, and holy fuck, man, like I said the other day, they are little angels, right? And they're older now as well. I was laughing when I watched that video back. It's not a big deal. Like when I said they can come up themselves, I didn't mean come up themselves without an adult. Their mum or their dad when they came up. And what I mean is nobody needs to carry them anymore, right? Because they're older now. Fucking break her back. And anyway, I did go down, but what I'm saying is it's like it's exhausting anyway. Even though they're older, I just, oh God, it's like. So I'm just never been so excited to do my housework. I love doing housework on a full moon too. I'm going to clear all the energy. I'm going to smudge the place. I'm going to get the Hoover out and declutter. And I honestly think I might be, you know, ready for an early bath and an early bed and just chill out and watch films. That's my wild Saturday night. And like I said, the full moon isn't exact until tea time tomorrow UK time. But I just wanted to do this video because I have got a bit of energy now before I get into the housework. What was I going to say about that? Oh yeah, but yeah, that's it. So when they went to sleep, synchronicities that I got caught to with other, and again, like, yeah, sometimes I'll tune in to other videos if I'm really led to, but other times I just catch like thumbnails, and I just I can just tune into something without even watching it, and there was a bit of a theme of it's kind of like divine masculines leaving other partnerships to go to divine feminines. Now again, is that going to be the case for some? Yeah, it is, unfortunately, and it's because many of these divine masculines have been trapped, you know, and whatever. I'm not even going to go into that with what different ways that they can be trapped, but it is like trapped in their mind, you know, confused over many different things. You know, it can be spell work and black magic that's involved, which again, I get bored of explaining this, but for people that don't get that, because it can be a bit over some people's heads, all that means is spells are words and black magic is cast an illusion. So it's just anything that is cast an illusion over divine masculine, man, woman, whatever identify as, to make them think that somebody is not who they are. So that can mean people gossiping about divine feminine to put them off, to make them think well, actually, they can role reverse it. That's what I've seen a lot. Is that they'll be like, oh, they're a witch, or they're doing funny shit like that, and it's just kind of like, I just laugh at all of that, right? Because if anybody ever says shit like that about me, which I'm sure they have at some point along the line, it's probably through jealousy that they can't do what I can do. Just saying, that was very sassy. That was very Leo Midheaven. But hello, that's my Leo Midheaven. But it is. It's kind of like it's what you don't understand. People will slag because they can't do it. But It's basically, but it's ignorance, because actually if they wanted to, they could do it in their own way, but you can't be me, so, do you know what I mean? But, and that means something. When I'm saying that, it's true. That's true confidence. Know that, divine feminine. Know that, divine masculine. Nobody can be you. It doesn't matter how much anybody tries to imitate you, whether it be on the twin flame journey romantically, trying to feel your twin flame, or whether it be professionally, people, you know, trying to be you work-wise because they haven't got their own unique ideas. That happens all the time. That's very Aquarius, because Aquarius is about being unique, and obviously not being original and unique would be copying. And so that, you know, that is big themes that will come up. But watch this, I bet you towards mid-February, all that stuff will come up quite a lot, because Aquarius, like New Earth, is about have your own soul signature, like be yourself. And when you're yourself, you'll be closer to your true twin flame, and all the false ones will sort of fall away, or the karmics, for whoever, all the people that are confused about that. And again, if you are confused about that, I got drawn to 555, big changes. I told you, there's massive, big, dramatic changes with this full moon. Whether it be that people are having to leave one relationship to go to the real deal, or, and when I say real deal, it doesn't mean that like what people have had before with other people isn't real. But again, where it's somebody's been playing with people's emotions and not being right to them and all that kind of, and just treating them like crap, which is what I see most of the time. Like, honestly, the relationships that most twin flames that I help, they've not been in happy ones, or they're still not in happy ones. That is just from my experience. That is actually the case with everyone. The amount of people that have been trapped in unhappy relationships and marriages, and thank God now a lot of them are away from that, and some of them are even with their twin flame now, or they will be once they've went through other things in their life. And that's amazing. The Dermot song in the background is, what was that called again? It's the one that's about soon we'll be dancing in the song and we'll sing our song together. Yeah, so there is again, like, right, let's do a bit of a structure around this. Our story is going to change, just wait for better days. Right, okay. Oh, I've not been drawn to them for a while. But yeah, basically Leo is drama, guys, and we're in a Leo moon, and I've got strong Leo placements. My work, actually this, like whenever I'm doing this, I'm in my Leo midheaven. False bears. Fucking it, change. Oh my God, I can't. Right, so I feel some of these false relationships could have taken place around the 9th of August. So right, you know, that makes sense to me actually, with what I've saw with people, right? Around the 9th of August of this year, possibly even last year, false dynamics could have started up. Like, this false person, regardless of gender, could have tricked divine masculines. Because divine masculines weren't being who they truly were, they attracted false counterfeits. Do you know what I mean? Like, people that were... it's not always that they try to be like the divine feminine, if they even know who the divine feminine is, but it's like they'll try to mold themselves to be what this guy would like. So say it's like he likes doing certain things, she's going to be like, oh my God, that's my favourite too. But basically it'd really be somebody. So say if somebody was in the public eye, actually, that'll happen all the time. Somebody would literally stalk the fuck out of them, right? Get to know all their favourites. And I'm not talking about divine masculines that do this, because that would be in a different way, wouldn't it? It would be like if divine masculines are doing that about their divine feminine, they're actually finding out about themselves, like they're awakening. And it's probably to do quite sweet stuff or whatever, like, because they're drawing me to that thing that says be kind, you know, that's in a bit of a different way. That's to wake them up. But if we're talking about kind of false karmics, kind of stalk, because I'm actually being shown something in my third eye where I've seen that happen a few times in public eye, where it's like, it's so clear to me with my Pluto and Scorpio that someone has stalked their life, followed somebody online quietly, got to know what they're like, and got to know what their likes and dislikes, and then sort of sneaking, oh hi, like bumping into my club or whatever, and then pretending, you know, to be their pet, and then they reveal themselves. And what I'm saying is, I feel some of these dynamics may have started around the Lionsgate portal, because the 8th of the 8th is the Lionsgate portal, and that would be where a lot of powerful twin flame unions were destined to come in, and there was a lot of derailing. And again, it's probably because, again, it's like girls and guys want to have a last hot girl summer, hot boy summer. It's getting a bit overexcited in dramatic Leo season. You know, Leo is sex as well, and it's, you know, it's having fun, it's partying, and you drink too much, you do whatever, you're going to land in the wrong person's bed. You know, not everyone, but some people. But I do feel whatever changes are going on, it's like this person is being revealed. Whoever this was for today, this person has been revealed a long time ago, or they are being revealed. So there's something again about the 9th of August or the 8th of September that's significant. That could even be people's birthdays as well, but that's crazy. Look, communities. So again, I do feel there's something about a community around you watching this, or your twin flame thief. And again, it's like, to me, this is about an energy thief, energy vampires. It could actually be for some that look, message. This always feels like about the twin flames that want to reach out to their twin flame, but it was in reverse. I feel it's like someone's hesitant to send a message, but again, I feel whoever this is, and they're just so message of concern. I feel, look, that feels like, again, about the event, about the changes going on the planet. 3 and 6 is 9. 9 is endings. Again, look, so there's something about, there's something about a man thinking about, this would be, it doesn't matter about genders, that's someone thinking about their twin flame. There's something about a child, or it could be inner child healing, and there's something about a false person, and there's changes. So that's going to make sense to who it's meant to make sense with. And look, the courtship, so that's the twin flame. So that somebody wants to get to that, and all the stuff that I've just said has been getting in the way of that message coming. The thief, the energy thief, the family room. Yeah, so that's even like some, whoa, that's deep, but that's even like, that is like what I said. Somebody, living, yeah, right, okay. Right, what else do you know about that? Because I haven't picked these up for a while. Thief, it's coming again. Thief and fortune again, right? This is basically, right? This guy is thinking, I feel like I was robbed from this connection. I feel robbed from this connection. And I also feel he's like, but I feel like I've done a lot of it. Like I've robbed myself of this connection. Yeah. I don't know the words to that. I actually just added it because it was on the Disney thing that I had on for the kids, and it's Rihanna, but it's something about being safe. I'll get drawn to the words I meant to. Right. What is the subconscious block for, let's do the structure, because I actually do want to go and do my housework. Because I don't usually, well, some days I do, don't I? But like I haven't filmed on a weekend for ages, and I've done these quite a few days in a row now. Right. So again, this has gotten quite juicy today, so it's not going to be everyone's, but it's going to make sense to whoever it needs to. Right, what have we got for the subconscious block for a feminine today? Not all feminines, just a feminine. Let's help somebody out there. Let me know if it's you in the comments, or you can always email and let me know, and I'll get back to you when I can. I don't always find my emails, guys. I'm not the best with emails. This is the end. Oh, so what's that about? So subconsciously, I feel this feminine's, I'm going to be honest, that's actually kind of like what I was channeling yesterday, wasn't it? When it was like, I do feel, I do feel lots of feminines are kind of really thinking that. Like, it's like, you know, well, I've said before as well that it's like, look, that's 14 months that I've been open about I am a twin flame healer in public, because although I've had my social media 8 years and people have known that I've been helping with Ascension, although half the folk, you know, most people weren't even talking about Ascension back then, and I channel about twin flames here and there, sort of sneak it in and do star sign readings and that, and everybody knew that booked a session with me that was a twin flame healer, everybody, because that's the only people that I'm allowed to help, it's the only people that book, it's the only people that pay money for me, you know what I mean? It's like everyone else, people that just, fair enough if people enjoy free lives and free whatever, but they were never the ones spending money. Because it's like, they're not a twin flame probably, or they're scared, either one of the two things. Because that's not me being horrible, it's just I'm only meant to be here to help twin flames, right? So, and that's what I mean about that's what's unique about me. I don't really see anybody else. I've never seen anybody else say that actually. Right, and that's because that's unique. That is my journey. So. It's not like there's lots of people helping twin flames, but again, some of them are really genuine and amazing. Some of them are not genuine and they're jumping on the bandwagon trying to make money. But it's actually, if you think about it, that's not making money, because I haven't made money most of the whole time up until lately, when I really have owned my unique skills and having a long time of helping twins in this way. And going through my dark night is so long before lots of other people around me. I've got a lot of wealth of experience to go with my Girls' Unique Journey. What's that song again? Oh my god. That's one of my favourite. That's going to make me cry or something. Shit, I've just got chills. That's, do you know why? Like, oh, this is so dramatic. This is so Leo Moon. It's like I kind of cringe, but I kind of love it. That song is called Bridget something, and it's The Sun is Rising. Listen to it. If you don't know it, listen to it. I say it quite a lot, and there's quite an, you know, it's like, I've said that to a few of my clients and then they've loved it, and then there was a client of mine that already had heard it doing work with someone else, and then she said to me, oh my god, that's one of my favourites, it's in the, and it's from the film. Is it called The Other Woman? That film's fucking hilarious. That's easy to watch. But again, that guy's shagging never mind a few, about a million other women, right? And then they all sort of team together, and you know what I mean? And it's so... that's going to be relevant to somewhere. But it's kind of like, I do, yeah, basically, right, to bring it back here, what I'm saying, I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines, like, they really know their worth, and this is the end either way. It's like, I'm not accepting less than what I deserve. So it's like, when you stand in that power, which takes courage, your true Divine Masculine will step up to the plate when they're meant to and when they're ready. If you kind of like waver, or you feel like you have to go and chase them to convince them who you are to them, how amazing you be, all this kind of shit, don't even waste your fucking breath, right? If you're kind of, you know, again, if you're somebody like me that is here to stand as a lighthouse, to be the light, to not only awaken other Divine Feminines and support them on their journey so they know they're not alone, but also awaken Divine Masculines, men, women, whatever you identify as, that's different, because I need to channel this to give hope. I'm actually creating the timelines. If you notice, there's a reason why most days, not all days, because it's went a bit dark today, but most days are unions happening, blah 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 blah. It's because it's like it is happening, and it's like you'll see waves of more and more coming in, and it's like it's, you know, it's what are they trying to say to me? It's like I'm just getting images of somebody keeps trying to get away and they're getting pulled back. They keep trying to get away from situations and they're pulled back. But that song is like, the sun is rising, you're going to make it. And now it's saying, when you're drowning in your doubt, just look beyond the clouds. Lovely song. Anyway, Divine Feminines are like, this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. That's Adele. Right, what is at the end of? Subconscious block for Divine Feminine. But that song's about happy ending. You deserve better than me. That's two things. Either that is a Divine Feminine that knows, that's more what I'm feeling, the Divine Feminine knows that is what the Divine Masculines either have already said or say it energetically, or they can sense it, they feel it. For a small selection of Divine Feminines that maybe hasn't done as much work, but you'll be where you're meant to be. You've got low self-worth, and you need low self-worth, and you need to work on that. And again, I can help you with that if you need a session. I would say therapy would be what you need for that, though. And that's like what I was chatting about. If you're always worried that someone's going to, you know, steal your guy or something, you're not knowing what you've got going on. Do you know what I mean? You've got to spend more time alone to love yourself. That's why your twin flame's not with you. Not for everyone. For some people, it is literally that people are trapped in situations and it's divine timing. But, right, anyway. Give us another block for Divine Feminine. This doesn't need to be all the same Divine Feminine or Divine Feminine Collective. You make me want to be a better person. So yeah, and again, that's true for all twin flames, Divine Masculine, back to Divine Feminine too. It's basically for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine wants Divine... Oh, wait a minute, I'm getting so confused. It does. Your twin flame makes you want to be... Oh, what's that song? That's so interesting. I love when I leave the songs. You were almost mine. You were almost mine. Somebody feels like... Again, oh, that's interesting. That's like what I just channeled with other cards. That somebody feels like they almost could have had something with their Divine Masculine. And then maybe they ran off again or something. I'm planning on reaching out to you. And that's the Divine Masculine, because now I'm going on Divine Masculine subconscious. And there's secrets and deception again. So again, I feel there's been a lot of delays. You are the person of my dreams. There's been a lot of delays from Divine Masculines reaching out to Divine Feminine, right? Because of this, there's some kind of secrets and deception. I feel it could even be people being blackmailed. There's something there's things about people's past being held against them, which is a fucking horrible thing to do to anyone. Which is why I say, it doesn't matter how dark and dirty and deep these secrets get, right? We're on the ascension journey, and that's why you just go straight to the source, and you're better just going and sharing whatever it is. I don't know what to say to you, but that comes really fine. You're the person of my dreams, right? And I love you. I love you came out yesterday as well. I still have growing to do, but I miss you. Please be patient with me. I feel like I can't give you what I need. It's really interesting. I can see myself with you in the future. There's loads of, I will find my way back to you one day. Again, that sounds like it's ages away, doesn't it? For some people, it might be a while away. So this person really needs to grow, or if you are this person, I'm going to say person, because actually, other people say person, it makes more sense. Then that covers woman, man, or whatever you identify as. But actually, that's me being unique. That's my guides making me unique in the divine when I say, or whatever you identify as, because it rolls off my tongue. But sometimes I might say person. But yeah, I will find my way back to you one day. It's reminding me of, there's a thing in my kitchen that says never give up on miracles. No, never give up, because miracles happen every day. Like sometimes that day could be today. Do you know, it could be tomorrow. So whoever that's for. Right, the desire for the Divine Feminine. Oh shit. I don't feel good. Oh look, we are picking up on some Divine Feminine. Right. Sisters, brothers in Divine Feminine energy, could you please book some therapy with me, or at least book a session, right? And then when you see how much it helps you, then you can invest in therapy. I've got payment plans, just saying. Or find a therapist that you do trust, right? But somebody's got major self-worth issues. Again, this could be the masculines about their feelings, because, you know, feelings are Divine Feminine energy. So masculines, this could be you not feeling good enough, and that already fits with what I've channeled. Divine Feminine. What else is a conscious desire? So again, it's like, look, I want you, but I don't feel good enough for you. This is what's coming up here. So many songs remind me of you. Your smile makes me melt. Oh, so that one usually comes up, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, but this is Divine Feminine saying to Divine Masculine, fucking annoying, isn't it? My one smile certainly makes me melt, always did. Fucking knows how to make the... Anyway, I don't know what I was going to say there, but what's it, pink to make the... That's the boy's wink, but the girl's wink, whatever, Yeah, I used to like when he winked at me. It's funny, because not everybody likes when someone winks at them, but I always used to be like, damn it. Again, your twin flame knows. I've told that's funny. Oh look, 33 minutes, Divine Masculine. I've told that story a few times, but I've told that story about when it was I'm just going to say it was a very awkward, poignant, challenging time between me and him many years ago, and we see each other in a club, and he said Merry Christmas, but he was very sheepish before he said Merry Christmas, because he looked like he thought I was ready to fucking hit him or something, and I absolutely was not. I was actually, strangely enough, I was feeling quite good that night. I actually kind of felt I was going to see him. Anyway, long story short, yeah, that's funny. The song in the background is Tailored to My Heart, because I can't stop guessing if it's me you're missing. So that's somebody doubting you feel safe. But basically, yeah. So he said Merry Christmas sheepishly, kissed me the cheek, and I said Merry Christmas. And then when he walked past me again later on in the night, he basically he traced my ear with his index finger as he was walking past. And my best pal at the time was like, what the fuck, if somebody touched my ear like that, I'd be fucking whacking them. And I just laughed, and I was like, no, it's really annoying. He done that because he knows he's allowed to. Do you know what I mean? If any fucker else had kind of done it, well, never mind touching my ear. If they touch my ass or anything, I'd fucking say it about them. Do you know what I mean? I'm a Mars and Scorpio. It's like, who the fuck are you laying your hands on? But he knows that so it's annoying. Do you know what I mean? But it's kind of hot as well. Again, I know we've got that whole Platonic Scorpio thing. This is why I always say, guys, that's why you weren't allowed to be friends, right? So, oh, so funny. But why did I tell that story? Oh yeah, this is cheeky. He's cheeky. I'm cheeky. He's cheeky. Right. talking of divine masculines, what's going on in their conscious... Whoa! Got a lot to say. I keep a close eye on your social media, whatever social media you've got. I'm going through a lot, and I send you telepathic messages. Taking responsibility for my mistakes, that's good, isn't it? And the thing is, I'm not even saying that patronising. It's like we all... Oh, actually, I started off by saying that's why I love Teen Wolf. In fact, all the films I love it. Cocktail's another one of my favourites, because what happens in that... Grease too, if you think about it. The guys all fuck up by either literally going after another woman or a few, or... Yeah, I think they literally all do, because in Cocktail it's probably the worst, because he's actually fallen in love with that girl, and then he fucks off with the older one, who's really annoying, but it was for money, to elevate his status. And then when he could have done it himself, but it was because he had low self-worth, right? And I hate that song. I'm going to need to change that, but you can't do it. It's I won't give up on us, even if the seas get rough. I need to change that, guys. That's fucking cringe. Anyway, very relevant, isn't it? Because I titled the one yesterday something similar. No, I'll leave it on. That probably means something. I think. I'll listen to it. I'll do it for you, right? So, because they're channeling the energy of what needs to be said. Yeah, Cocktail. I love it because it's like he really does fuck up. But I think it's funny because I'm really... God, I'm going in. I haven't done this for a while. If you're new, I do tend to do this weird thing, but again, it's unique to me, that yes, you notice I sing and I can't sing, but who gives a fuck, right? We're just bringing in the energy of it. But I analyse films quite a lot, and I get a lot of downloads from my films. It's happened since, my whole life, really. I've just always done that. But what interests me is I can see why I really liked Cocktail when I was younger, because it's about learning, and it is about massively fucking up and being forgiven. Because what I love about that film is it's like, he then has to go back and he's like, look, I love you, I want to be with you. And then, of course, she's pregnant, because remember they get it on under the waterfall. And she doesn't say to him, because she wants to make sure... She doesn't say that she's pregnant, but she also doesn't say that she's, lives on Park Avenue, because she wants to make sure that he likes her for her and not for the money, and also not for, just because he's got her knocked up. Because again, that is a common story, isn't it? It's like, but isn't that interesting? Because that's a lot of karmic women actually purposely get themselves knocked up, right? So that they can manipulate somebody to stay with them. That's the difference. Whereas in Cocktail, that's kind of like quite a divine feminine kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like she loves him, but she'd rather know that he loves her back, and that, she waits till he's admitted his love and that he wants to be with her before she says, well, I bet I can spook you. Because then that's her going into divine masculine again, being like, well, do you know what? Let's see how much you really love me. Let's see how much you really want to be with me, because you got me pregnant. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like Tom Cruise could be like, right, fuck this, I'm out. Do you know what I mean? And she gives him a way to get out. But he doesn't want to be out. Look at this. Oh, look, I'm sorry for lying to you. And there's the sun on the floor. Oh, God, the sun, and I'm fucking talking about children. So again, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. And how cute are these? Look, they're totally mini. Look. Love them. But yeah, so there's something, there is something here that's... I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes, right? I'm sorry for lying to you. But I feel they're trying to say to me, right, someone's trying their best to right their wrongs. But again, it's karma. Whatever you feel you've done wrong, I'm sure you have. If you feel like you've done wrong, you probably have, right? But you were meant to make these mistakes. And so this is why secrets and deceptions came... Oh, I couldn't get the words out there. Somebody can't get the words out. It's like, you're meant to then see why you've went that way. Low self-worth is what they're saying to me. But what you don't know is, like, all your dreams, like, all this happiness is about to come about. Don't look what I just fucking said. I can't. This is crazy. I don't feel good enough for you, and that's why I just said, and that's why they're getting me to channel about Cocktail. That's sorry, I would say any idiot, but it's true. Any idiot can see that in that film, he's madly in love with Elizabeth Shue, isn't it, or something like that. But because he doesn't feel good enough, he totally fucks it up, totally self-sabotages and goes off with the old hag. That's true. And then, you know what I mean? The memory trashes the museum and everything, doesn't he? But anyway, that felt interesting. Right, so let's now... That was the blocks as well. Unless I've done the blocks before, but that was the conscious blocks. Let's see what have we got for the conscious desires for the Divine Feminine. I have channeled like a whole load of messages, and I mean to write them, and if I keep forgetting, I'm going to write them, my own ones, so that I can use them. But it does usually work out. I can always sort of tweak it when it kind of feels like it's from a guy. Because Divine Feminines fuck up too, do you know what I mean? It's not really, is it something that I see a lot in the journey? Not really. It's not that sorry, I need to reword that. Again, see, this is where misunderstandings come in, because when I feel like I've made a mistake, it's all part of it. It's not, Divine Feminines fuck up, right? They can totally say the wrong thing, and they can hurt their Divine Masculines unintentionally and all that kind of stuff. Again, I always say that, if mine tunes into these, when he tunes in, I will definitely have said things that will have fucked him off, triggered him, and he's had every opportunity to express that to me. And I've even said not too long ago, you know, that I would be open to having a conversation if he doesn't want me to do this. Like, do you know what I mean? It's, would I stop because he didn't like it? I don't think so, no, I would, but I'd take into account what he said, because I respect him, you know, he's the other half of my soul. But I happen to go with the fact that it's helping him, and he knows it's helping a lot of other people, and what's done is done now, you know what I'm saying? This is my path, and it's his path. Anyway, but it's quite deep, wasn't it? It's why I just said that about those cards. I channeled those messages because they were like, you need to channel them now while you're in the energy of still feeling all of that, because what if I hadn't got around to it, and then I'm in physical union and I'm like, oh right, yeah, you know what I mean? I can't tap into the feelings as well, but I'll always be able to tap into those feelings, because I've been in those feelings for 12, it's actually going on 13 years this year. So I don't know if I can actually say 13 years now. Yeah, 13 years of consciously known that I'm a twin flame. Really, technically by the May, it was around the May 13 years ago that I clicked with various different synchronicities. Right, so 13's Divine Feminine number though, Goddess energy. God, I've been shuffling these for a long time. What is the conscious desire of Divine Feminine towards Divine Masculine? I'm loving you from afar. I still love you more than you will ever know, but that's not a secret. And there's that on the bottom again. Well, it is a secret for some. Oh, that just came out again. I'm facing my darkness right now. Yes, some Divine Feminines will be doing more shadow work. Never stops. I'm healing, but it's a work in progress. Absolutely. We need to heal and grow on our own first. Again, many twins have already done that. It's time for union. Some are still in it. Oh my God. It's too late to apologize. Too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too high. But it's not too late to apologise, ironically. I just love that song. Because it's like intense and it feels. So somebody feels like it's too late to apologise, so I'm not bothered. But that would be a great shame, wouldn't it? Right, so what have Divine Masculine got to say? Wouldn't it be funny if it's something about apologising? I see in my dreams, there's another one about dreams. Oh my God, look at what I just said about the intense song. I'm scared of this intense love. Yes, they are. I've fucking seen it in mine many a time. It doesn't matter, it was a long time ago. I'll never forget how fucking scared he is of what I do to him. And fucking right back at you, son. Right, so, right. There's something hauntingly beautifully about the twin flame love too. I see you in my dreams. What else? I feel like the Divine Masculine Collective want to say something else, so... Oh God, my stomach just rumbled very loud there. I don't know if you heard it, but I do need my lunch. You would have heard that, it was loud. I need to figure out what all this means and what I want. Again, that means like this twin flame journey, and because it is intense love. I pretended not to love you, but I did, and I still do. I'm so sorry for all the pain that I've caused. It is a familiar story, and it's not one that Divine Masculines need to feel guilty about. Again, would Divine Feminines appreciate an apology? I can absolutely tell you, fucking absolutely yes. I think if somebody rocked up and they didn't actually say sorry for anything, there's something wrong with that, isn't it? Because I always think Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines, oh, I've not used this one for ages. This one got fucking put out when the new ones came in, and that's going to, I'm channeling something there too. Someone got distracted by new and shiny things and they touched the old one. But if we're talking about twin flames, I feel people live to regret that, and that's when they get forgiven and all just moves forward. In the heart space, Divine Feminine, past life healing, and practice self-love, nurture inner child. Yeah, Divine Feminine, if you're like, you know, getting frustrated with being alone and wanting to be your twin flame, look, Divine Feminine, you're meant to be in your Divine Feminine, because the more you just allow love to come in, you're compassionate to yourself, you're mothering yourself, you're not allowing others to manipulate you, to get more of your time, your energy, your healing. Again, if you are a healer as well, you have to watch for that. You don't need to be a healer though. Like I say, everybody's a healer of something. But if people are getting above and beyond huge amounts of your time, and if it is sort of like, if there's no energy exchange for that, then, you know, it's, and I'm not even just talking about energy exchange, you know, no monetary exchange, that it happening a lot. You need to address that. You know, it's awkward, you need to be assertive, but this is the things I teach people to do as well, because it's happened to me loads over the years. It still can, where I don't watch, so it hasn't happened for a while. So but when you do that as well, you teach your Divine Masculine to honour their feelings. So Divine Masculine in the heart space, and we're going to use the silent heart cards. Open your heart, set love and boundaries. Look what I just said as well. You teach the Divine Masculine to set love and boundaries, and they really need to. Both of you do. Because multi-dimensional healing's going on, integration, creative expression, the electric could be significant signs for people as well. Again, 5-5 is big changes. The electric reminds me of a bolt of lightning, Uranus energy, especially because it's got bolts of lightning, and that is Uranus and Taurus is creating a huge energy around this full moon, again, which is about do something. It's not about talking about it, thinking about it. You need to do something to heal the separation, go within, and be the high priest, personal empowerment. Again, he doesn't look like he's not doing anything about it. He's fucking looks powerful. Karmic purge is behind you, because it was in reverse. Right, okay, and the silent heart cards. In the heart, what does the Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? Oh, look at that. That's strong today. I'm going to probably title it something about the telepathic bond's very, very strong. Telepathy is always stronger at full moons, but telepathy is strong every day with twin flames, and some twin flames, the telepathy is insane. Again, I say it all the time, but it always gets mentioned when anyone tunes into my connection, that the telepathy is like off the chain. It's just crazy. So wouldn't it be interesting to find out when he's ready to talk in more than that way? I'll just ask him telepathically when I get off. Oh dear. Unhealthy attachment. Aye, it is an unhealthy attachment to be hooked on the telepathy. Do you know what I mean? Do you want to fucking pick up the phone, mate? I feel my stomach's rumbling again. I feel lost without you. I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. Another theme coming out here. You make me nervous. Yeah, we do. We make Divine. Do you know what? It's quite funny, right? I'm going to tell you something. So it's not a big secret, but I've said many times before that oh God, my stomach's going crazy. When I had come out of my dark night of soul, not even that long out of it, I was doing work on another channel, and long story short, I was talking to another Divine Masculine, and you know, and basically people were commenting on how I humbled him. Because he was very, you know, Divine Masculines can be very, when they're still in their ego, they're very cocky and too cocky, and it's actually not attractive. And it was just about, so that wasn't my Divine Masculine, obviously, but like I was having a chat with him, And yeah, everyone was like, wow, she's great and stuff, and you know, she's really humbled them. So yeah, so that is what it doesn't need to be yours. You humble, you know, that energy, and it's, they won't like that because other women will just fall at their feet and, you know, give them an ego boost in a different kind of way. But it's short lived. It doesn't make you feel like shit, because if somebody's just after you for your looks or your money, or your looks and your money, and they don't care what your mind is like, your heart, your soul, that's, these divine masculines are deep. Deep guys, deep women. They want somebody to adore them. They want somebody to admire them. They want somebody to respect them. You know what I mean? And a lot of these karmics just don't. They'll bash down every part of them until they're feeling worthless. Shit, that's a bit deep. Ascension process for divine feminine. Shagging again. Too much concern with sexual matters. Again, so divine feminines are possibly feeling a lot of that Kundalini rising energy. Or they might be lucky enough to be acting it out because they're already in union. Because again, I'm going to, when I get back to next week, I'm going to do more like twins in union, because there are so many twins coming in union. And they guided me to comments on someone else's video where it was like, you know, can you do ones of twins that are in union, because there aren't many people doing it. And it's true, people need more of that. So I do it now and again. Do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. Again, this is about, don't back down when you're exhausted, because the song that's just came on in the background is "Don't Wanna Be a Player No More," and that is like the guy version. So it's like the spell work, the black magic, the people that don't want you to be together, don't back down, you know, energetically, keep sending the love, keep sending the strength, keep praying for your twin flame. They need it. Recognition, reward for merit. You'll be rewarded in divine time. And you don't go fucking telling everybody when that happens. Look, great good fortune. And again, do you get rewarded with your twin flame? Some of you. When it's divine time, all of you. If you're true twin flame and it's destined. But some of you, it might be money come your way. Or just something else nice. You know what I mean? Not everyone's at that bit. Look, the younger man. Dealings with a relationship with a younger man. Yeah, the younger man is your 4-leaf clover. And your happy ending. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And look, what did I say? The sun is rising, that song. That's what a child in the shorts. And new creative ideas. The 5th house is creativity. Pay attention to your finances. Celebration, fun, enjoyment, yeah. Definite ascension. Twin flame, it feels like rapture. It feels like, yeah, like I said, I joked in my other videos, but I wasn't joking. It will be the case for some, that some are, you know, a magnetic, seductive quality surround you, press and enjoy it. It's summer, there's a big wave of unions. I would say from Sunday onwards, but again, yeah, it could be tonight as well. So. Depends, because some people will stay stuck in their head and then their thoughts and feelings and worried. And they won't take the guidance of it's time to act, it's time to do something. And some people will, so. Expect unexpected surprises, shocks is what Aquarius is. Divine masculine ascension. Because I need to go and eat something. Look, waiting for news, package or letter. Oh, come on. But I've just said, divine masculines, you're not meant to be waiting for the... If this is waiting on a twin flame to reach out to you, get swapping the energies, right? You're in the wrong... You're in the wrong one. But it's not... It ain't not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? It's never going to happen. I'm only joking. It's not never going to happen. When you truly do feel that your twin needs to hear from you, do it. But, generally speaking, divine feminines aren't doing that to be cruel. It's because you're robbing someone of their moment of being brave. And the Leo full moon is about being brave. Like, actually trusting that somebody can do it themselves is believing in them. You know what I mean? Whereas if you panic and you feel like, oh, I need to reach out to them because they're too scared to reach out to me, it's actually like you're basically saying you don't believe that they can do it themselves. And I think that's a bit of an insult. So that's the way that I say it to be right. So it's different if you genuinely are really concerned, right? And that's where you trust yourself. But it's different for different people. But this could be divine masculines are waiting on some kind of news package or letter. I'm also feeling like legal documents before they're able to move ahead with something. Won't be for everyone, but it's for someone. Oh shit. Great happiness is coming though. Feeling like someone doesn't know that. Look, and then that feels like going through the new earth. New opportunities, possibilities and paths are opening up. So yeah, it does feel like after some kind of news comes in, great happiness. and new opportunities. Well, that's good, Divine Masculines. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Again, it's because of everything you've went through or they've went through. Protection from a powerful friend. Again, I always feel that as a Divine Feminine, but it's not very nice to call Divine Feminine a dog, although I have got a dog at my heart. I love dogs, unconditional love, because they're unconditional love and loyalty. That's why the dog is one of my power animals. And purity. But I also do feel Divine Masculines have got a good friend protecting them. And the song that's just come on now is a song at the end of Sliding Doors, which is She's Gonna Find True Love. Forces working against you. Yep, this is all true. There's forces working against Divine Masculines, but they've got a powerful friend. And isn't that interesting? Because the protection from a powerful friend from all the Divine Masculines that work with me is me. I'm protecting them. You've no idea how many Divine Masculine women mostly, but some men, mostly women in that case actually, too many to count, that I've helped in very challenging, difficult situations. And I'm very proud of that. I said, when was that? Maybe about 6 months ago. I can't remember. I just woke up one day and I think it was a song triggered it. But I was actually kind of thinking, shit, like I have actually really put myself in the line for loads of different people. And I would do it all over again for everyone, no matter what the connections are with different people in my life, because it's made me who I am. You know what I mean? And I'm proud to help people in darkness, because where other people be like, well, no, that's too heavy, I can't help you. Well, who's going to help them? The person with Pluto retrograde and Scorpio in the 12th house, that's who's going to help them. That's why I deserve all my happiness. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And again, I did do that. I've disciplined, dedicated. I've went through great personal sorrow of my own. And that's why that's coming for me, and it's coming for you if you're the same. Look, create new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, great happiness. And what did I say? It's time to act. That needs to go. That needs to be the thing. It's time to act. That's what this full moon, if you want something, if there was a title for this full moon, it's time to act. Leo full moon, Lions, you know what I mean? Financial gain coming from something you did in the past. That's what I said about, it's not always the twin flame union. It's some people's money is coming in before that happens. Again, definitely for Divine Masculines, because like I say all the time, a lot of Divine Masculines want to come in feeling, what's the word, is it flush or flash or whatever. Right, because men like to be, look, me caveman, look what me brought home. And it's like, the cave woman's like, I just wanted you, but that's great. I'm proud of you. Right. Now kiss me. Right. Physical. Let's use these and then I'm going to end it because it's going to get to an hour. What do we need to know about the physical environment for... Oh my god, my stomach's going crazy. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know I was... I'm like saying sorry at my stomach. I'm like, it's fine. I didn't know I was going to leave it this long. Sorry to myself. Right, so in the physical, Divine Feminine, multi-dimensional healing. I don't know why though. I made the cutest mini fry up for both of my nieces, and I got a wee one too. So that was very early this morning, and it is, yeah, I didn't eat. That was ages ago actually. But I always find that when I eat something like that, I don't eat for ages. Multi-dimensional healing going on in the physical, catching those light codes. You need to surrender Divine Feminine. Dark night, so, you know, yeah, some Divine Feminines might be having a mini dark night, so I wouldn't imagine it's the dark night, so unless you're new at the journey, that tends to be where Divine Masculines are, but again, it might be some of you, or it's Divine Masculine in their feelings, that's good, what it could be. Oh, that's a lot. Release, raise, reclaim, reprogram your soul. 1111, twin flame, everything is possible. That feels like when I said never give up, because miracles happen every day. Change your perception. So somebody needs to change their perception. So if you're feeling a bit fed up, you need to be like, you know what? That's why I get led to that in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Miracles happen every day. Why not today? Battle of the head vs the heart. Transformation. Right, okay. Divine Masculine, the physical. Oh, wait a minute. I actually want to use the sexual to roll, because the Leo full moon is the 5th house of creativity, passion, sex, children. What does Divine Feminine's intentions? Oh, I don't usually say that, but yeah, what does Divine Feminine? Just tell us something. What does Divine Feminine want with Divine Masculine? Oh my god, well, is there any point in pulling another one? The best card in the deck. She wants union. She wants inner child fun. Shit, actually, the sun is Leo. The sun is Leo, and it's a Leo full moon. The Divine Feminine wants that. Quite simply. And she wants the cold, detached Divine Masculine to be very much behind them. Look, there's an interfering. That's an older woman as well, so that's going to be relevant to someone. Interfering old woman, kind of nebbing in. That's harsh, isn't it? But it's true, it's an older woman, it's not a younger woman. Look, 8 of Cups, fuck this. But it's in reverse, right? Look, she doesn't want to move on. This is Divine Feminine not wanting to move on from the connection. But she wants the coldness and detached to be gone. And you can't fucking make this up. Walking on Sunshine is playing in the background. One of my favourite songs. And there's shares though. That's how you meant to be, Divine Feminine, right? Just you keep fucking doing that and the real one will turn up. If he ain't turning up, shit's going on, but he will. Right. So, what other cards? Let's use one of these. In the physical, what do you want to say to your masculine? Oh, quite a lot. Oh my god, I can't walk away from my karmic situation just yet. Again, very small minority of people might be that Divine Feminine's in a karmic situation, a romantic one, or a marriage. Well, not a small minority, it's just not who I've tended to attract in the past. Maybe I will start attracting people like that, but I doubt it, because that's not my situation. Any karmic situations of mine are long over, and like I've said, it was actually friendships for me, it wasn't romantic, which is rare too. Again, I like to be rare. I like to be different, do you know what I mean? I didn't want to give my heart to a karmic romantic situation, because I just didn't want to accrue all that karma. It was enough for me when I was younger, I didn't want any more. I'm loving you from afar. I still want you even though I don't show it. Again, it's not the case for all Divine Feminines. They often do show a lot of love, but some of them might not. You might be too guarded. You're worthy of so much more than I can give. Again, this feels like this is going on to Divine Masculine now. I want to explain myself to you. Yeah, it definitely is. I will come back to you when I'm ready. For some of them, they are ready now and you'll hear from them. If you're not hearing from them, they're just in their man cave. Give them time, or whatever cave you want to call it. Hiding my true feelings for you, that's a theme. We need to heal and grow on our own first. Again, so yeah, some need a little more time to heal. See you in my dreams. Again, but doesn't always need to be a long time. Right, so because they do keep pulling me to that. Where's my masculine at towards the feminine? 78 cards in the tarot deck. I did wonder when I got let it right. Now, I want to be fully transparent. That came out like that. And then it was like it came out like that, right? So it's like this is the Divine Masculine collective towards the Divine Feminine that wants union, wants a happy ending, wants to the moment where the sun rises, setting. That feels very much like the shorts. They're almost coming out of this self-doubt, and they're starting to believe that they can have it. That feels like a line out of film. I've just realised what it is. That's hilarious. It's in Step Up when he's like, it's right before he kisses her and he says, there's a lot of things in my life that I can see myself having now that I never before. And sometimes I even catch myself feeling like I can have them. And then he goes in for the kiss. Yeah. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You can tell it's my favourite. I fucking know these shit off by heart. But again, there's so many films that are my favourite. That is really a favourite. My stomach's going crazy and I really need to eat. But again, yeah. So take that what you will. It's like Divine Masculines in the physical. Some are wavering with the confidence, but then there's like, fuck it. Maybe it's like that last drink. But again, don't overdo the drink, guys, right? Real full moon is like go big or go home. It's very dramatic. It's party energy. I feel some people, because it's a full moon, could really overdo that. And again, there's nothing wrong with a bit of Dutch courage. But if you totally overdo it, you're going to fuck it up. You're either going to end up getting involved with the wrong fucking person because you know what I mean? Because you're so drunk and waking up and be like, oh shit. Or you fuck it up with the right person. Do you know what I mean? And again, mistakes happen, but just saying, they are telling me to say that. And now mirrors. Because you're my mirror, staring back at me. I couldn't get any clearer. It's just came on. And I'm ready to make that journey. Fuck it, let's go. I'm ready to leave the snakes behind. Because I'm sick of fucking thinking about you, getting it on with somebody else, even though Divine Feminines are not doing that. Look, I'm really burdened, and it's like when I think about you, I just want to grab you and take you right there and then, because that's what they're doing. But that is like being so burdened, you're just done. You can't take any more. And you're totally stuck in your head. So you're just going to fucking do it. Fuck it, let's go. Look, that is fuck it, let's go. That's new beginnings. Love it. That's options, but it was in reverse. All the options are behind you, because look, victory. Wanting victory. Put in being stuck in your head behind. Yeah, okay, right, okay, we're done. Right, please like, comment, subscribe. If it wasn't yours today, it will be another day. If you need to book a session, book a session. If money is an issue, there is payment options available. Yeah, again, and also, if money is really, really an issue, I sometimes forget to put in the comments, but, and you know, I do foresee me doing that for the foreseeable. It's because it's quite funny, like I was doing it, and I've now noticed like loads of other people doing that. Again, I'm not saying they're copying because I'm tiny the channel, but it must be like, again, me, my future thinking, you know, being on to something before most people. But basically, if you want a free card, as in you don't need to pay for it, right? I'll pull you one card. If I'm led to pull more, sometimes I will, you know, but I'm trying to just keep that to one, right? And because again, I'm not. This isn't my first paper round. I've been doing this for a long, long time, and I've been very generous for a long time, and I'll always be generous. But I need to get back to you. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, full Empress mode switched on. Some people are not going to like that, but that's the way it is. I'm trying to teach all of you as well. Most people will get it and they'll respect it and they'll like it. Right, so what was I going to say? That's not people pleasing. Do you mean it's just stop people pleasing? So somebody must be people pleasing. Like, you know, you have to put yourself first. But, and they just pulled me the word entrepreneur when I said that. Like, you've got to remember, you're here to help people, be of service, but you are here to be a business too. If you're doing similar to me, someone needs that, you know. And if you want more chat like that, book a session and just let me know in the notes or the email that you want it to be like a business coaching session. Because I am a life coach as well, and I have got a lot of experience with all of this. So, anyway, and I'm very good at helping them with their spiritual businesses because I've done so many different things to do with that, and then I never really, it's not that I didn't utilise it for myself, but I soaked up all the information. I'm very good at helping other people and spotting, you know, where they would be suited and what they'd be good at. There's loads of people that it's like I've helped pivot from what they were doing to do something different, and they've then really cashed in, or they just really love what they're doing and the money comes in. Do you mean all that? That's what I'm here to do, help you build. I'm here to help build the new earth by helping people do what's really fun to them, and that's what this full moon's about too. And it's because of my Venus. Oh my god! Right, I really need to go and eat now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you want free cards for £10, use that link, and I'll do it just at the end, probably at the end of one of these videos, or I'll do them all in one video. And if you want 6 cards, donate £20 and I'll do that. But anyway, other than that, please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you have an amazing full moon in Leo. I don't foresee I'm going to do another one anytime soon, but if I did, I must have got bored after my housework. But I'll love yous and leave yous. And you never know, I might end up actually doing one tomorrow as well and just keeping up with it on the daily. Oh, and they're just pulling me the fact that, like, you've got this on my jammy top. So if you ever needed to hear that, you've got this. See you later, love yous.